Well, good morning to all of you. Uh, Again, I'm here with the same topic, especially the general use in English language, especially. As I did some four uses I told you earlier, and today I am here with some more uses. I assure you that you will enjoy more than ever about learning these uses. And when you're going to use these uses after learning, you will enjoy. So basically, language is a kind of fun as well, and enjoyment, and brings a beauty in your speaking as well. So keep on listening and be aware, be active, be energetic, because these are the very much common language misconceptions, but we do not use them in an accurate way. Let us start from the first. Well, the first one is falto, and we use the first form of the verb, the falto. How to use it? I am failed to come to the college. मैं कॉलेज नहीं आ सकता. I am failed to appear for the interview. Fail to mean ना होना किसी चीज़ का. I am failed to watch the news channels. I am failed to remind you for coming here. And it can be in any tense as well. I was failed to come over there. He will be failed to come our expectations. So you can change this use especially in three tenses as a common one, and it is a very much common use, and we do not go for the accurate use. I hope while following you will develop your own sentences, at least 5 sentences, so that it will be in your long-term memory. Second one is free to. These both uses free to and bound to are contradict to each other. Free to, I am free to come over there. I am free to learn English. I am free to choose any discipline in Sakarabia University. I am free to go any city during the vacation. Okay? And on the other hand, suppose when you say I am bound to come here, you are bound to do this thing. Meaning you are not free. There is no your will. आपको अपनी मर्जी शामिल नहीं है, but you have to do it. I am bound to come here. I am bound to learn English. Means there are some compulsions that you work under that. I am bound to get up early, whether you wish or not, but you have to get up, and it is one of the most difficult tasks in the world to appear, to go to the college or classrooms. For that, you have to wake up early. And we mostly wake up on Sunday early, but on other days when there are classes, we do not wake up. So you are bound to wake up early. You are free to wake up at any time on Sunday. So these both sentences are connected to each other due to their compulsions and free will. Third one is anxious about. मुंतजर होना किसी चीज़ के बारे में, शौक होना. I am anxious about learning philosophy. I am anxious about doing research. He is anxious to do work at late night. He is anxious about cooking. He is anxious about playing game. So, with one this anxious about, you may use any kind of subject. Verb depends upon the mood and nature of your daily routine, day-to-day conversation, and then you can develop the sentence on anxious about as well. My intention is to. मेरा इरादा है, मेरी नीयत है. My intention is to get the highest marks. My intention is to develop my career. My intention is to get much information from my relevant teachers. My intention is to, then verb and its first form. First form means whenever there is use of to, you are supposed to use first form. My intention is to come early, but due to some assignments I am late. and I apologize for that. Now see, rest of sentence is here's the connection with that. So you may also make a long ending with the longer sentence. Depends upon your the nature of the text and the content. So I'm sure that these some uses are going to help you, and now we have some other uses as well. Good enough to. He is good enough to give the presentation. He is good enough to arrange the seminar. ये इतना काबिल है कि ये काम कर सकता है. I am good enough to give the presentation. Are you good enough to come here? Yes, I am good enough to give the presentation. So, sir, due to some assignments or engagements, I am not prepared well, and I feel that I am not good enough to come over there. See, you may develop your sentence in this way as well. Our teachers are good enough to bring laurels to the university. And I am sure I am good enough to bring laurels to my family. And we are sure, being a student, you are good enough to bring laurels to the department. So see, good enough mean अच्छा होना. मैं इतना अच्छा हूँ कि मैं ये काम कर सकता हूँ. मैं इतना अच्छा हूँ कि मैं ये कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ. I am good enough to cook biryani. I am good enough to fry fish. We use these sentences. Okay? Then we go run out of. I have given the example of mostly fuel we use for that, and we may use this sentence for many other uses as well. We cannot move because the vehicle runs out of fuel. Since I am running out of time, I will give you just 2 to 3 minutes some advices about your future. Run out of time, run out of words, run out of money, run out of friends, and so many things you may use for that. And you may use any subject and some other objects as well. And can't help. Well, this is one of the most important things. We use mostly in Urdu that नहीं रह सकता. मैं सांस लिए बगैर नहीं रह सकता. I can't help verb ing form. I can't help breathing. मैं रीडिंग के बगैर नहीं रह सकता. I can't help reading. I can't help flying. I can't help talking to you. तुमसे बात किए बगैर मैं नहीं रह सकता. I can't help learning English. अंग्रेजी सीखने के बगैर मैं नहीं रह सकता. I can't help getting up late. So see, this can't help is going to help you to develop your sentences accordingly. Means आप नहीं रह सकते उस चीज़ के अलावा. Then you have to use this sentence. He can't help coming here. यहाँ आने के बगैर ये रह ही नहीं सकता. खाना खाने के बगैर हम रह ही नहीं सकते. We can't help eating food. And ये सच बोलने के बगैर रह ही नहीं सकता. He can't help speaking truth. और ये झूठ बोलने के बगैर रह ही नहीं सकता. He can't help talking lie, speaking lie. Okay. Habitual to. Next one is habit होना daily basis पर. ठीक है ना. I am habitual to wake up early. I am habitual to follow my parents. I am habitual to do my assignments on time. I am habitual to perform namaz. मैं डेली बेसिस पर जो आप काम कर रहे होते हैं ना, हैबिट होती है, उसके बगैर आप नहीं रह सकते, उठ करनी पड़ती है आपको. आई एम हैबिचुअल टू रीच इन टाइम. आई एम हैबिचुअल टू टेक लंच. ही इज हैबिचुअल टू प्ले गेम इन द इवनिंग. ही इज हैबिचुअल टू डू swimming with his friends at late night. We are habitual to take dinner on weekend in restaurants. We are habitual to visit northern areas of Pakistan during vacation. To see, You may go on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly and yearly as well. So it should be the habit like that. Habit is not just bound to the day, it may be over the weeks, over the months. We are habitual to visit our grandfather on Sunday. See, so this habit tells you that every Sunday you pay visit to your parent, your grandfather. So habitual is over here. So and we will move to some other ones. These are the most important. कोई हंसता है तो कोई रोता है, कोई जीतता है तो कोई हारता है. See, it happens that someone, it is constant. It happens that someone is constant. Wins, here you may add any verb, and someone then loses. It happens that someone wins and someone loses. So depends upon you. You may use any verb right over there. Otherwise, the sentence will remain same. It happens that someone gets up early and someone gets up late. It happens that someone come early and someone come late. It happens that someone gets high score, someone get low score. So see, depend upon the situation of verb. So just you to change only the wins over there the verb and loses the verb. Only verb is supposed to be changed and the remaining material will remain same. And then we're going to move towards another one, and that is the way he looks is constant. The way he looks or the way he plays, वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म इस्तेमाल करनी है हमें यहाँ पर. द वे ही प्लेस, द वे ही लुक्स, इट सीम्स ये कांस्टेंट होगा. द वे ही लुक्स, इट सीम्स कांस्टेंट है. ही लाइक्स मी. द वे ही प्लेज, इट सीम्स ही इज अ गुड प्लेयर. द वे ही teaches, it seems he is a nice teacher. The way she cooks, it seems she is a nice chef. So you may add verb on both sides, you may add noun on the other side, depends upon the nature of the text. Okay, now develop your sentences on it by adding some other verbs as well. Taking in consideration, we are moving towards another sentence, and that is, हम रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में ये जुमला इस्तेमाल करते हैं और ये होता है कि कितना वक्त लगेगा आपको यहाँ पर आने तक. एंड वी मे चेंज दिस इन एनी वे, बट दोज ऑल चेंजिंग फॉर्म्स आर इनफॉर्मल. जितने भी फॉर्म्स हम चेंज करते हैं ना, आपको कितना वक्त लगेगा घर से कॉलेज तक पहुँचने में, मस्जिद से बाजार तक पहुँचने में. सी, वी हैव द परफेक्ट स्ट्रक्चर फॉर दैट, एंड दैट इज हाउ लॉन्ग डज इट टेक टू गेट. हाउ लॉन्ग डज इट टेक, कितना वक्त लगेगा. टू गेट मीन पहुंचने में. हेयर आई हैव द ऑप्शन लाइक दैट. टू गेट कॉलेज, कॉलेज तक पहुंचने में कितना वक्त लगेगा. फ्रॉम होम, और यहाँ से मैं डेस्टिनेशन चेंज कर सकता हूँ. आपको कितना वक्त लगेगा पहुंचने में, घर से कॉलेज तक, घर से बाजार तक, घर से ग्राउंड तक, घर से पार्क तक, घर से फ्रेंड तक. सो द स्ट्रक्चर विल रिमेन सेम. How long does it take to get college from home? How long does it take to get bazaar from home? How long does it take to get park from home? How long does it take to get masjid from home? How long does it take to get Karachi from Sakkar? How long does it take to get America from Sakkar? How long does it take to get Islamabad from Sakkar? Now see, हमने ये जो जुमला इस्तेमाल किया हुआ है ये सिर्फ पहुंचने के लिए, कहाँ तक, वो टाइम के लिए इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. नाउ कीपिंग द स्ट्रक्चर, हाउ लॉन्ग डज इट टेक टू गेट, जहाँ तक ये सेम रखें. उसके बाद कोई भी आप अपनी तरफ से वो ऑब्जेक्ट रखें. टू गेट कॉलेज, कहाँ तक पहुँचना है वो यहाँ पर रखना है. कहाँ से पहुँचना है, फ्रॉम, वो वहाँ पर रखना है. ठीक है. एंड इट्स आंसर वुड बी सिंपल. वेल, इट टेक 20 minutes to get college from home. Well, it takes 30 minutes to get friends home from my home. Well, it takes 1 day to get USA from Pakistan. So you may develop your sentence accordingly and create yourself some questions and answer yourself. See how far you are following and what are the mistakes that you are committing. Okay, moving to the next sentence of the same nature, because already we are dealing with the thing like that, get and from, कहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए आगे. But there are some work, there are some verbs which is their own nature. Suppose आप कितने वक्त में ये assignment complete कर लेंगे? How long does it take to complete the assignment? How long does it take to complete your this game? How long does it take to cook the biryani? How long does it take to wash class? How long does it take to complete reading this article? How long does it take to complete your research? See, its answer would be, well, it takes 2 days to complete my assignment. Well, it takes 6 months to complete my research. Well, it takes 2 hours to cook biryani. Depends upon the nature and the mood of the verb. So there are 2 structures. One based on कहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए इसे इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. Second, common verbs. आपको सेमिनार अरेंज करने में कितना वक्त लगेगा? How long does it take to arrange a seminar? Sir, well, it takes 1 week to complete the seminar, to arrange a seminar, like that. Hope these uses will help you a lot. And if you have any question, you may ask through my blog. Thank you and have a nice day. We will appear and with the other uses in next lesson.